to Earth Rose Tarot. I'm here to do the Capricorn January 2021 general love reading. Hello my dear Capricorns, how are you doing? Happy birthday if you're having your birthday in January. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing really well. Thank you so much for tuning in. So Cappies, this is for Capricorn in Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. Ooh. See what's happening for you in love this month. So please do leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button for me. I'm going to be doing a bonus love reading in a couple of weeks, like a mid-month bonus for the sign that gets the most likes this month. So don't forget to hit like. And what else do I have to say? So don't forget, this is a general love reading. It's not going to resonate with every Capricorn out there. I hope it does resonate for you, or you find it enjoyable or useful in some way. And just in case you haven't already seen, I have done yearly 2021 forecasts for every sign. So if you haven't checked yours out already, don't forget to do that too. So, oh, hello. Okay. 10 of Wands jumping out already, but I was going to say, let's get into it, Capricorn. I'll start by giving you some general messages and then we'll go into the spread. So for Capricorn, please, in love. For Capricorn, can we get some messages, please? For Capricorn. Oh, hello. Okay. Thank you. Can we get another one, please, for Capricorn? Okay, thanks so much. Okay, interesting. All right, Capricorn. So what we have here so far, we've got the Three of Swords. So some of you could be feeling some heartbreak when it comes to love at the moment, or feeling a little bit down when it comes to love and romance, a little bit. You may have found something out or felt like you have had your heart broken repeatedly with this Wheel of Fortune. Like, this is cycles that can come back around. It can also talk about someone who came back into your life and on a couple of different occasions. But I mean, I feel like also this is saying that there's like the universe getting involved here. There's some fated situation that might be lining up for you. So and with the Nine of Pentacles, I mean, this is speaking about those of you who are very, independent, single maybe at this time. You're very self-sufficient, you're doing very well. I mean, you've got it all going on, you're working really hard and it's paying off. Like, your hard work is paying off. Your bills are paid, you're doing well in terms of money and home, you're looking great. You might be single at this time, not necessarily, but yeah, you're just definitely in that kind of independent energy. But when it comes to love, maybe feeling a little bit heartbroken. And then we have the Strength at the bottom of this deck now. So this is card of Leo. So it can talk about holding back from communication. Maybe someone is holding back from you, or maybe you've been holding back from somebody else. And maybe you're just needing you're using a lot of inner strength right now to overcome, or even to hold back from saying something on purpose. So let's see, let's get some more information, Capricorn. So why is the Three of Swords here for Capricorn? Definitely see there could be the winds of change coming that you don't see coming at the moment, but it's kind of fated positive change. Okay. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Interesting. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Thank you so much. Yeah, okay. So what we have here with the Three of Swords, we have the King of Cups. So this is water energy, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And now it's just essentially, it's someone very loving with deep emotion, deep feeling. It can be quite emotionally mature and a little bit protective when they find something that they really want to hold on to. So you could have been dealing with a water sign, or not necessarily. This is also someone a little bit possessive, or wanting to possess somebody else, having deep emotion and feeling. It's interesting. So this could have just been talking about someone that has kind of broken your heart in some way, or you've broken theirs, or I mean, obviously throughout, flip the roles as it resonates for you. But there is maybe just someone that you knew they were extremely special and you wanted to hold on to them. You felt like you'd found like a real gem. But yeah, let's see. So with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups, so I mean, to be honest, this could be talking about, there's actually going to be someone coming back into your life who has walked away in the past, like a return of somebody, or yeah, I get the sense that maybe you feel like someone is walking away from you at this time. That could be leaving you feeling very brokenhearted, but it's going to be some positive change that you can't actually see coming at the moment. And then with the Nine of Pentacles is clarified with the Temperance cards, card of Sagittarius. So this is really going with the flow, trying to remain very balanced and not being too impulsive, trying to balance out your emotions. So I feel like you may be focusing on you, like making sure that you're balanced at this time, and maybe trying to take your mind off of heartbreak when it comes to love, and just really doing your thing, and just trying to be very patient and just trust that, you know, this will pass, and just, yeah, keep your balance. At the bottom of this deck we have the Five of Wands, so that is talking about conflict and competition. So you could have been dealing with a situation with too many people involved, or where this doesn't have to be romance, it could have been like friends or family getting involved, or just there being too many people in the mix, I always feel with this card. Or someone was very conflicted about the connection, or maybe something that's left you feeling like you had to compete for. So let's see. Ooh. Let's get some more messages for Capricorn, please, and love this month. Okay, interesting. Whoa. Okay, can we get an... All right, wow, that is, yeah. Anything else, Capricorn, since those came out so fast? Anything else for Capricorn? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So what came out here? We have the Judgment card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So, I mean, the Judgment card, this one especially for me, is about a rebirth, something coming back to life. Like, yeah, it's something that seems like it was over. So it may be a situation where actually you are really heartbroken over somebody. You feel like something is like, maybe you feel like they've been hiding something from you, and therefore you found something out, and maybe you're like, okay, well, it's over, and I'm feeling very heartbroken about it. But with this King of Cups, this could be talking about someone else who recognizes that they've actually found something very special with you. The King of Cups doesn't always overly express his feelings, even though this person could actually be obsessively wanting to possess you, like to have you. And the Judgment card this one is it's a rebirth of a situation. It's something coming back to life, and a decisive moment. And definitely then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is an offer of some sort for a new beginning, something stable. It's the seed that's planted that then is able to be nurtured and grow into something substantial, but it's earth energy as well. So here I feel like you don't know yet, but I mean, of course, we don't know what's going to happen in our future, or it's one of those things where you won't expect this, but the universe is kind of arranging for this person who walked away to return, and they're coming back with a significant offer. And then we also have the Eight of Wands, which flew out, and this is about communication coming in. So again, I feel like you might have messages coming in quite quickly, like it might seem to pick up speed. The Eight of Wands is wanting to communicate, and it's quite passionate. They've got a lot to say, I always think, with the Eight of Wands. And yeah, messages coming in kind of out of the blue. Now, interesting, the other cards that came out were the Seven of Swords. So you could have been dealing with someone who wasn't being completely honest with you in one way or another. And to be honest, with that Three of Swords, that can certainly be about hiding something. Now that could have been a whole load of things. It could have been communicating with other people. It could have been trying to be sneaky or trying to be deceptive about something or other. Or it may just have been hiding the truth from you in some sense. And with this King of Cups, this is someone who has deep emotion and feeling for you. They may have not been being completely honest about that. And then the other card was the Two of Pentacles, and it's interesting because this came out on basically on top of the Temperance card. So again, I feel like you are just really trying very hard to maybe even regain your balance if the pain, the emotional pain, has kind of thrown you off. So you're trying to focus and get your equilibrium back, kind of thing. Now at the bottom of this deck we have the Nine of Wands. So yeah, this is kind of, I feel like this may be you, kind of like a wounded warrior. Now you're kind of putting a guard up to protect yourself after going through some disappointment, some pain in love, and yeah, now you're feeling a little bit guarded. It could also be talking about the person you were dealing with maybe was putting up a wall to not let you in. So let's get into it. I'm going to keep these ones at the side so I can bear them in mind. Okay. So for Capricorn, please. So I'm going to be asking 10 questions about you and your person. Get more information. This is the person you have on your mind when watching this video. Can we get the top 10 cards for Capricorn, please? Capricorn and their person in love in January 2021. May have been an issue with timing as well with that Wheel of Fortune. Maybe that was why someone walked away in the past. Oh, okay. Yeah, and with the Ten of Wands jumping out at the beginning, you may be at the stage where you're giving up on something. You may have dropped something that you had been putting effort or investing energy into, or you may feel like you have to do that now. Maybe there's no communication at the moment between you and this person. Let's see, with the top 10 cards for Capricorn, please. Okay, let's see what we've got. Yeah, you really do feel guarded. And there it is. Okay, Strength card again. Ooh, lots of overthinking going on. Well, there was in the past. Oof. Okay. Wow. Oh. Mental, oh, that's good. Well, okay. There it is in your advice, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So Capricorn, that is you, and that's your energy completely. So this is about you for sure, and this is, I mean, she's kind of like the wife material queen. She is a beautiful, nurturing and abundant person. I mean, for me it's like the Nine of Pentacles levels up into the Queen of Pentacles, and then she levels up into the Empress, for me anyway. So this is, yeah, you've really got it going on in terms of you may keep a beautiful home and you always look really good, and you're very giving and generous, and yeah, this may be talking about someone who was worried about commitment of some sort, or because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is worthy completely of committing to fully, and is someone that you want to have a family with. So let's see. There's the Nine of Wands again. So someone was extremely guarded. So this could be very much talking about the person that put their walls up to you, Capricorn, and maybe they didn't want you to get close to them, maybe find out things that, even things that they kept in their home. Maybe they wanted to keep you at an arm's length from, maybe you didn't feel like this with this person, like you knew the whole story, but you really wanted to persevere, you really wanted to get close to them. And it's not like they were putting up red flags as such, because maybe you didn't feel like there were red flags, but they were certainly trying more like a defense mechanism way of pushing you away. Maybe they were saying, oh no, you don't want to come near me, or I don't know. yeah, behind that is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is it. I think you wanted to persevere because you felt like this person had the potential for long term. This Ten of Pentacles is that Queen of Pentacles, like having a family, a beautiful home together, watching your children grow up, you know, having abundance together, loyalty, and growing old together. It is beautiful, abundant energy in many ways, and it may be that also about, this is talking about the home though, and I was getting the sense of someone was maybe trying to keep you away from that. So it could have been talking again about like a fear of actually having this, a fear of settling down or having stability and loyalty, or not a fear of it, but feeling like that wasn't possible for them for some reason. So let's see, at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Swords. Wow. So this is communication rushing in for sure. So it's kind of like expect the unexpected. It's kind of can certainly come out of the blue, but it's someone here who really plucks up the courage to come in and speak their truth. So let's see, the Eight of Pentacles. This Eight of Pentacles is more earth energy, and it's certainly about putting the work in to obviously reach the goal of is Ten of Pentacles with this. So it's kind of like knowing that even though the work is very hard, or it can even be, there can be hard times to be able to reach that Ten of Pentacles. We go through the good and the bad, but with this Eight of Pentacles is talking about someone who's prepared to put all that work in even when it gets difficult, because they know it'll pay off what they really want in the end. So this could be talking about someone actually now wanting to rush in and put the work in where they were hesitant to before. And the Magician, amazing. So this could be something you've actually manifested, Capricorn. If you've been trying to manifest this person into your life, or this connection to actually grow into something, this Magician is talking about making your dreams a reality, and you know, taking action as well. I have to say, like, things actually are happening with this Magician, like change as well, transformation. Although I haven't seen the Death card here yet, but I just got that very much so. So let's see. It could be a very transformative moment for you if this person were to actually come in and say, I'm ready to put the work in. You know, a relationship takes work. Maybe they were trying to avoid that in the past. So let's see. Can we clarify, please? Get your next layer, and then I'll go through everything. For Capricorn with the top 10 cards. And of course, I do hope this is resonating for you, Capricorn. Leave me a comment if it is. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And if it's not resonating and it's not your story, you can always check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And don't forget to hit like, because if Capricorn is the sign with the most likes this month, I will be doing your bonus love reading in a couple of weeks. So, right, and of course subscribe as well. And thank you so much for your support. So already it's been amazing. So let's continue. So the top 10 cards for Capricorn, please. Whoa. Interesting. Yeah, okay. This person is really up in their head. I feel like you know that already about them, but they're overthinking the hell out of this and really tormented about reaching out to you. Let's see, the top 10 cards, please. Okay. Yep. There's the Wheel of Fortune again. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Strength card again. Now we've got the King of Pentacles on the table. Okay. Nine of Swords again. And the Five of Wands again. Interesting. Okay, so at the bottom of this deck we have the Seven of Swords, just like we had at the beginning. So yeah, this Seven of Swords, it's not as bad. It can certainly talk about being sneaky and not being completely honest, but this Seven of Swords is more talking about you may need to go like the unusual route to reach your goal rather than like the straight and direct path. So it's, I mean, this person may have been trying to get away with something, certainly, or trying to hide their real ambition that they had for you, for the connection, but or just trying to hide, yeah, as I said before, communication with others or something like that, just not being completely honest with you about something. But yeah, interesting. This Nine of Cups is basically talking about, well, Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's just pure contentment and happiness. And I feel what they were hiding, to be honest, is that this is what you represented to them. That, or maybe they were even trying to lie to themselves about that, that actually you were the person. Again, she's holding this kind of weird looking kid, but you know, she's holding a baby, and it's like maybe this, they could have even imagined having kids with you, and like you, they, I get my words out. Ugh. It's like you represented exactly what they wish for and everything they could hope for, and would make them extremely happy, but they were trying to run away from that. And then, yeah, the Seven of Pentacles behind there, and this is actually talking about someone taking stock of what they have, or exactly how lucky they are, or, you know, reflecting on what they've actually got with somebody. So I mean, it's a lot of uneven energy I'm getting here. Actually, I just noticed, and I feel like it may have been uneven in between the two of you in terms of the investment in the connection before, or the emotional, the emotional availability. But now someone is definitely reflecting in that reflective state and considering what the potential that they had with you, and exactly how wonderful it was to be with you or to spend time with you even, and they weren't being completely honest about that. So at the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Cups. So you could have also been dealing with someone who was kind of treating you like they were disinterested, kind of apathetic, acting complacent, not really making the effort, or acting like they're bored with you even, which is, it's really crushing feeling. And yeah, you may have felt rejected by this person. They were only interested in on what they were doing. So yeah, there's that Page of Pentacles that jumped out whilst I was shuffling. But this person who acted like that to you, I feel is looking back again, reflecting on the opportunity they had with you in the past, their golden opportunity, and they're holding the message and thinking, or you know, something they want to give you, whether that's a message or an actual gift, and just looking back and thinking about reaching out. There she is. I knew she was going to be here somewhere. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles now, and we have the King of Pentacles on the spread. So we have the divine pair. So this is you again, as we had you at the bottom of this deck. So yeah, that's what they're looking back about. This person who acted like they were disinterested, bored with you, and like they were too busy with their own thing, is looking back at and reflecting on the opportunity, thinking exactly how incredible you are, how you were like wife material, mother of their children potential, and they're really up in their head about you now, Capricorn. So let's go through. So how you feel about them. You're in a very protective state. You're now in a mode of, I should protect my heart. I should be holding back. I should be even maybe focused on watching my finances, or you know, looking after my money, or my home. And definitely this is someone feeling the need to kind of shield themselves. Maybe you felt like you've been too open and available to this person emotionally in the past, and now you're really trying to close yourself off as in a state of protection. With this Three of Cups, you may feel like you may have enjoyed celebrating with this person or in some way at an event, or having some fun with them. You may feel like you really enjoyed, like you're really happy or enjoy their company, or maybe you could also feel like they just want to be friends, or they're very light-hearted, or and so you're now, you're trying to guard yourself now from this kind of like casual energy. You may also feel like you want to meet up with them again, but you're also feeling like they're disinterested with you, so hence the need to protect yourself. So how they feel about you is that Five of Swords that popped out again when I was shoveling. So this is, they feel like maybe they've said something or been harsh with you, maybe cold or cutting with their words. Maybe again they've been short with you with their communication, or there's been some issue with communication. There's no wonder I can't get my words out so far with this reading. I feel like they have been very short and it's left you upset. I feel like they know they've upset you. With this Wheel of Fortune, they may feel like this Wheel of Fortune is talking about, change is constant. So there's moments where there's like a high point in life and then there's another low point, and it just is forever changing. So they may feel like at the moment things have changed, and maybe maybe this just keeps happening in terms of this this wheel keeps turning where you have a time together where it's great, and or in some way or another, like in your connection, and then it goes back to you're not talking to each other again, and it just keeps happening like this. But it could also mean that they feel like they are hopeful that means that it is going to change again in the future, and you will be talking again at some point. That they feel like it's going to come back around. They could also feel very fortunate to have you come back into their life. Certainly, with that Wheel of Fortune is that kind of very lucky sense and fortunate. And also that there may be like some sort of fated connection between the two of you, that you keep coming back together. Now, how they see you is that Strength card that we had earlier, holding back, I would say, being very strong, and this Three of Pentacles. So they may want to actually, they may see that you were wanting to work with them as a team. You were trying to get on board in some way, collaborate, compromise. They may see that you were offering them that, and maybe they were still holding back from working, like actually collaborating with you in some sense of getting on board with you, or that now they see that you're holding back. Maybe you're holding back until you see that they actually want this. Now, what happened in the past between the two of you? Now, again, we have that Six of Cups. So I feel like you may have come back in. This may have been someone from the further past, if you see what I mean, who then came back into your life for some of you. Now, there's a hell of a lot of overthinking. I'm just going to say, like, throughout, we're only halfway through. But the Eight of Swords here, someone could not get out of their head. They kept thinking that, again, this is the Eight of Swords is talking about the feeling of, I can't be completely honest about myself. I can't show my true self because then they won't want to know me, or then, then this connection will be over. So it's like, I can't, but I'm also therefore stuck. I can't move forward with this person. Now, that could have been either you or them. As I said, reverse the roles throughout as it resonates for your story. But someone felt like they couldn't be completely honest, so they couldn't move on this. Now, there could have been a lot of sweet feelings between the two of you with the Six of Cups. It could have, as I said, been someone from your further past, but also this could involve children, certainly, with this Six of Cups. So maybe that was some sort of blockage for some of you. Let's see. Now, the current mutual energy is the Tower and the Two of Pentacles, as we had the Two of Pentacles here. And as exactly as I said, I feel like you have been left kind of, maybe there has been a moment which has made this connection fall apart in some way, maybe something shocking, or that could be what's kind of occurring during January, some shocking moment which kind of hurls the both of you from where you were at. Now, that doesn't have to necessarily be a bad thing, because it could be that how the dynamic of the relationship was going, or the connection wasn't in a stable way, and so it can be rocked almost quite easily when it's not built on a stable ground in the first place. Now, or it could just have been something major that happened, but it was required like a shake-up, because something wasn't stable to begin with. But as a result, now maybe both of you, or certainly you, which I saw at the beginning with that Temperance card, are focused on regaining your balance, regaining equilibrium, and keeping everything in order, maybe getting some peace and harmony in your life, maybe focusing on work. I mean, I'm a Capricorn as well, so I get it. But just focusing on things that you can kind of not control, but you can actually, you can keep calm and will make you feel more secure right now after this kind of emotional moment of despair, maybe, or with that Three of Swords, the great heartache. Now, their intentions towards you, we have the Strength card again, and the Nine of Swords. So, I mean, the Nine of Swords and their intentions is not great, because that is really, it's almost like they are going to kind of remain thinking about this and thinking about it and being tormented about it at night, and thinking about what they've said to you and how they may have messed this up and the decisions that they've made so far in this connection with you. So in terms of, to be honest, with the Strength card, it could be talking about to actually gain courage and actually to overcome their anxiety or their the worries that they're experiencing, the things that are blocking them, the mental torment. It may be their intention is to actually overcome that, because this is a warrior who's kind of taming the beast that is inside all of us. It could also be talking about really to hold back, though, with the Strength card, but I'm getting a sense of overcoming this actually. So let's get another layer before I say much more. Now, their current situation and what you need to know. We have the Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So it's interesting, because I feel like, so you could be, this is more earth energy, so Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, you could be dealing with another earth sign potentially. Earth signs generally, actually, it normally happens that they come up together because earth signs work very well with other earth signs. But anyway, even if it's not about another earth sign, the point is that their current situation is, it's some sort of new beginning in love, and one that is about actually a stable commitment. Now, I will definitely get more information about whether that current situation is coming towards you to actually offer that, or that is what they're doing. But we'll have to say, we had the Ace of Pentacles here at the beginning as well. So I feel like it may be their current situation is actually overcoming their demons to be able to have this beautiful opportunity with you in love, and to actually have something stable and a long-term connection that maybe they were very hesitant about in the past. Because I say that the action they're going to take towards you next, they may have options. This person, you might know, might have other options to choose between, and I feel like they're going to be making a choice here, and this is talking about looking at their options that they might have available to them, especially with that Three of Cups that you feel about them. Maybe you feel like they are off enjoying, the company of others and having fun and very light-hearted, casual connections. So yeah, this person might have options, but they're making a choice about which one is actually authentic and really has integrity to it. And then it's interesting, because then we have the 7 to the 8 of Cups. So I definitely feel like they make that decision, because then there's progress. And this 8 of Cups, I know we had it at the beginning, and it was like that. Someone actually, I said it was a fated return with the Wheel of Fortune above the 8 of Cups. But this 8 of Cups, I hope you can see it on this camera. This person is actually retracing the steps that they took away in the past. And you can just see the footprints in the snow. So this 8 of Cups is talking about someone who chose to walk away in the past. Because they thought it would be better to be alone, to be in isolation, and to walk away from the feelings that they had. And this is actually someone choosing to return. And yeah, so your advice, Capricorn, we have that Wheel of Fortune again and the 9 of Swords. So now I feel like both of you are doing a lot of overthinking. So maybe this is you at the moment. If you're still trying to go to sleep at night and can't stop thinking about this person, maybe this is also being like tormented by demons about maybe you're worried that you did something wrong or you said the wrong thing at some point. But fate is actually the universe is getting involved here. So I feel like this is talking about positive change is coming, and it's like I just like to saw this web. It's like the universe is this intricate web that we have no idea how things kind of could possibly all be linked and connected and fall into place. But it's because it's a higher awareness than we work on a daily basis. But the wheel is turning again, and just like they feel that they're hoping it will do, and there is going to be positive change coming. So try to trust the universe, I'm getting, whilst rather than being consumed by anxious thinking as well yourself. So what's going to be happening between the two of you in the month of January? So we have the moon, so this is Pisces energy, which is kind of emotional confusion, not knowing what the real truth is, maybe worrying about things that are hidden. Also, there's like two little Tanuki spirits here, and one of them is looking at the real moon, and one of them is looking at like the reflection. So you could be this month, or both of you could be feeling like, is this for real, or am I just seeing like a reflection of how I feel for them, like reflected back to me? Like am I projecting, my feelings onto them? So there's definite emotional confusion about whether to continue down this path. And with this Five of Wands, again, as we had earlier, it's that sense of conflict, maybe inner conflict. Certainly there seems to be a lot of inner mental torment and conflict, certainly with the person you're dealing with, maybe for yourself as well. It can also talk about competition, so it might be someone wanting to overcome any competition that there might be for their person. Let's get your final layer and then we will see some more information for you. So Capricorn, please. Can we clarify one more time for Capricorn? Please clarify what is already laid out with the top 10 cards. For Capricorn in love. In January 2021 with the top 10 cards, please. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Okay. Interesting. On the Wheel of Fortune for a third time. Wow. Oh, the Nine of Swords for a third time as well, though. Oh, Cappy. Okay, the Five of Wands for a third time. Goodness me, there's a lot of repetition here. So, yeah, I won't repeat myself too much because we've seen it twice already. But yeah, this is certainly... you may have found out that this person was dealing with other people, and maybe that is the sense of now, it's a sense of having to like fight for their attention or compete for them, or it's just a sense of too many people being in the mix regardless, too many people involved in some way or another, and that there could have certainly been arguments or like some sort of battle of egos, maybe even like possibly each other's like pride or that kind of thing getting in the way, and it has been a challenge. Wow. But behind that we have the Ten of Cups, which is, it's that happiness. This is like this is the one you want to have your happily ever after with, like grow old together, have children with again, and it's utter emotional fulfillment and bliss. I feel like this business with these other people getting involved has been blocking, and maybe even the egoic pride has been a blocker to all of this happiness. So we have your card now, a card of Capricorn here with the Devil. So I feel like you may have, certainly both of you may have felt stuck in some way, maybe unable to break free from certain fears about, it could have been fear about like being happy. I know that sounds silly, but it can be a thing. It's certainly in terms of anxiety. You know, you could have been worried about having exactly what you wanted. And I feel like, yeah, this why it's an odd combination, this, for me, because it's like there was so much conflict related to actually being very happy and having like a long-term blissful connection. You may also feel still very tied and connected to this person, like bound to them, like you can't shake them. Like, you know, maybe that's why they keep coming back into your life, and you know, you go on these cycles with them where you don't speak, and then someone comes back into contact because you are very tied to each other. So let's see, at the bottom of this deck, yeah, we have the Hermit card, the card of Virgo here, so more earth energy, and this is soul searching. It's looking for the answers, maybe going again into isolation. So with that Eight of Cups in the Rider-Waite, it's where the person walks off into the mountains to become the hermit. So they do it by choice to find greater understanding. So there may have been someone, or both of you, needing time to find answers, go on their own kind of spiritual journey in some way. Or maybe that's how you're feeling now, like you want to be, you're in protective mode, maybe you want to isolate yourself off and do some soul searching on your own. Yeah, we have that Ten of Wands. I feel like this has, maybe it feels a bit heavy right now, maybe it's been overwhelming as well with the feelings for this person. You feel like this is something you should drop, you should give up on, and that it's like a burden in some ways. And the Moon again. So yeah, and I think it's been a burden because it's been so confusing, not knowing whether what you feel, you know what you feel for them, but you don't, maybe you haven't known how this person has felt for you. You haven't known if things have been kept hidden from you, and you haven't trusted whether to continue walking down this road with them. I feel like this is all like these heads bowed and in by the weight of the situation here, and in contemplative thought. I just get a sense of, yeah, you've been searching for what is the truth here, and it's been laborious, like it's been exhausting trying to work this out. So let's go through how you feel about your person, Capricorn. Is clarified by the Four of Swords. So yeah, I mean, the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, it's certainly, I think you feel like you shouldn't communicate with them at this time. You feel like you need to hold back, do some healing, and yeah, protect your heart. And this Four of Swords is that after the Three of Swords, after the heartbreak, it's now I need to do some healing. And maybe you feel like they're just out for a good time, or they're busy enjoying themselves and having a great laugh. By the looks of it, they look pretty, to be honest, I have to tell you, pretty tormented about what's happened with you. But you may feel like they just want to have fun. It could also have been a friend as well, or a situation where, yeah, I think I said that earlier, but maybe it was, and they just want to be friends, maybe, and then you're having to accept that and pull back, and you don't feel like you should communicate with them right now. Now, interestingly, how they feel about you is the Three of Swords. So the fact that you, interesting, we have the Four of Swords here, and we have the Three and the Five of Swords, and how they feel about you. So what I'm saying here is that you're not communicating with them. You feel like you need to now protect yourself. And the fact that you're not communicating, they feel like they've really hurt you. They may feel heartbroken about this themselves, and they feel like they've really maybe broken your heart. And yeah, what the way communication has gone, this can also be silent treatment, but this particular Five of Swords is like someone wanting to win in some way. Like they wanted things to go their way, and it didn't matter how brisk or how blunt they were to get that, and it caused a lot of hurt as a result. So they feel like they've done this to you, to be honest, but they're really suffering as well because of how it's gone, and they feel like maybe this is on a downswing at the moment with you at the moment, but they feel like they're quite like they're really feeling quite pessimistic, I have to say, as well. Maybe because they feel like they've really hurt you, but they are feeling like the two of you are very fated to kind of keep coming back into each other's life. Yeah, because how they see you is clarified by the Lovers. So they see that there is a love connection with you, a very strong soul connection even. They may see that you just wanted to work with them in this connection, and they were holding back, and now you're holding back. But they definitely, maybe they even see that they would have to actually come to you because now you're holding back. They feel like they need to actually come to you and say, okay, I want to put the work in. Like I said with that Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck earlier, because they see that you are a true love connection for them. So what happened in the past is clarified by the stars, the card of Aquarius. So I feel like this is a very sweet energy with the Six of Cups, and this star is certainly healing and wish fulfillment. It's a beautiful, lovely energy. So it could have been even like you came back into this person's life, or they did to you, and it brought about, helped one or both of you heal in maybe from things in the past. Maybe it was like a very soothing, very sweet, like kind of like a pure kindness that happened, and maybe that like brought about these feelings for each other. But you really helped each other heal, is what I'm getting in the past. But regardless, someone thought there was just still stuck in their head that for some reason it just couldn't go further. They couldn't take this further. The current mutual energy is clarified by the Queen of Cups. So this is water energy. It's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, it certainly could be about you here, Capricorn, if you're resonating with this, or someone here who was very loving and had a lot of feelings for this person has now kind of is put a lid on their emotion, on their cup, and is very, is aware of their feelings, but also very much wanting to balance. This Queen of Cups, she has one foot in the water in her feelings, but she has one foot on the land as well. So, and I feel like you're trying to, maybe even both of you, regain your composure and your emotional balance. You're not wanting to overspill your feelings, because the feelings so far have just caused, a lot of chaos and conflict in your life. Or even internal conflict. So yeah, it could also, of course, I have to say, talk about, you may have found out that they were dealing with a water sign potentially, or someone else who you might not know if they're a water sign or not, but there could have been another energy with this Queen of Cups being somebody else here, that maybe you found out that they've been seeing or dealing with, and that was the fallout, and as a result you're now trying to both regain your balance. Now, their intentions is clarified by the Knight of Wands, which is interesting. This Knight of Wands is very passionate, and it's certainly someone who goes after what they want, and it could say their intentions towards you, they're very attracted to you, they want to come back towards you, but it's tricky, because the thing is, we have the Wheel of Fortune, so they feel like you just keep coming back into each other's lives, but this Knight of Wands is someone who comes and goes, can be a bit inconsistent. So, but I have to say with this, it is positive, because there is action actually happening. They actually are coming towards you, and quite quickly, with this Knight of Wands. So, which is good, because my concern at first was that they were just going to stay stuck in their head as their intention. They'll just keep going over this and do nothing. This is definitely not doing nothing. This is action, rushing in. But so it may just be talking about, as the moment they actually are able to overcome their own demons, to actually gather the strength to get out of their head, they will be rushing in to come after exactly what they want. Now, their current situation that you need to know is clarified by that Wheel of Fortune again. It may be that there is actually, the universe is definitely involved with the Wheel of Fortune being here. I think we've seen it 4 times now, actually, because it was at the beginning as well. So it may just be the universe is guiding them to actually level up, embrace the King of Pentacles kind of energy, and so that they can actually have this new beginning with you. It's coming back around again to offer you that new beginning in love. Let me just see, is there anything else that Capricorn needs to know about the current situation of their person? Oh my goody aunt. Okay, cool. Anything else, please? Oh, wow. Yes. Transformation indeed. Anything else? Oh. Yes, Cappies. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. So we have the Hierophant, the Death card, and the Queen of Pentacles. To clarify, we have the perfect pair. So I feel like, to be honest, their current situation is they're coming back around again for a new beginning in love with you, to level up, to be your perfect paired partner. And we have the Hierophant, which is about, definitely in this deck, higher levels of commitment. Can sometimes be marriage, but certainly commitment. And the Death card, massive transformation, end to their old ways of doing things and a new beginning. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is the wheel is turning. I don't think you're gonna, you feel like that at the moment. I feel like you are heartbroken. You feel like this is done and over, but there is actually a new beginning on the horizon. King and Queen of Pentacles, baby. And look, even at the bottom of this deck, the Eight of Cups. But this is someone who walked away, yes, but they're coming back around. I think you're going to be pretty happy about this. So the action they're most likely going to take towards you next, the Queen of Wands. Now, to be honest, for me, this is because you are actually taking your power back, you're protecting your heart, you're working on yourself, and you're focused on, you're regaining your self-confidence. And this person, if they've been acting like they were bored by you in the past, that's very painful, and it can really affect your self-esteem, self-confidence. But I feel like you're regaining your power, and they are extremely attracted to you with this Knight of Wands energy as well, and they're actually going to take towards you next. Yeah, maybe they do have options to choose from. They're making a choice, and they're returning to what they walked away from in the past. The Queen of Wands receives. She doesn't actually chase. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the female energy making a move, certainly, but you don't need to chase here. You are just looking fantastic. Be confident in yourself, Cappy. This person is realizing the authenticity of the offer with you and walking back towards you. So your advice, is clarified by the Three of Cups. Now, it could be saying that you're worried about that this person, again, with this Three of Cups and how you feel about them, this Nine of Swords, of this anxiety and overthinking. You just think this person is having a great time and partying every night with a different girl, I don't know, or a different guy, depending on who you are, and your preference or whatever. But it could certainly be that. I'm just overexcited and giddy about the Queen of Pentacles coming out. But I feel like it's saying that you don't need to worry. The universe works in certainly mysterious ways, and it's orchestrating this for there to actually be a reunion, for there to be celebration, for the two of you to meet back up again. Yeah, so don't worry, the universe has your back, Capricorn. And what's going to be happening between the two of you is clarified by that Nine of Swords again. So certainly maybe this month in January there is going to be a lot of overthinking, confusion, not knowing what's really going on. It could be conflict. It could be this person, actually the other person you've been dealing with the conflict that they have about this, as in about pursuing this with you. Maybe they're even fighting for this. This is someone fighting off the competition. But there will be, maybe this is going to be a bit of a time of overthinking, but there's so much positivity in what's happening. It just looks like it might be playing out after January. Can we get anything else for what is happening this month for Capricorn and this person? Okay, there you go. Anything else, please? What's happening between Capricorn and their person? Anything else Capricorn needs to know? You can tell us. I just heard I can't tell you too much because then it will spoil the surprise. and nothing else wants to jump out. Okay, all right, okay. So it's clarified by the Knight of Cups though, so that's what they will tell us. So it's going to be hella confusing, I would say, for a little bit longer. You may not know about the work that this person is doing in the background, or what is being hidden, the fact that this person is actually maybe deciding to fight for this. And there will be, because of that, maybe there'll be some sleepless nights, but trust in the universe here at this time, Capricorn. Definitely you're doing the right thing by focusing on your own balance and, you know, focusing on your self-confidence and really regaining your power and taking the time to heal from some emotional pain. But the Knight of Cups, this is love offer coming in. Now, I have to say, I've just seen that it could also be that someone else enters the fray here, and it could be someone else making you a love offer, which is this could be this element of competition. And this could also be an element of why this person is racked with this Nine of Swords anxiety about the choices they've made, because now maybe someone else is going to be making you an offer. If it's not that, I think this was just a clarification to say it's coming. It is coming. Just maybe not this month, but trust in the universe, Capricorn. They're coming back. Up to you what you want to do when they come back, of course. Anyway, what an exciting reading. I mean, I'm excited because I'm a Capricorn, but anyway, I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do leave me a comment, let me know if it resonated, and hit the like button, as I said. And if Capricorn is a sign with the most likes, I'll be doing a bonus love reading around mid-month in a couple of weeks. But otherwise, I just wish you all my best. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel so far already. You guys are amazing. Have a great month. Look after yourself, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, Capricorn. Bye.